We just studied the Sutram 1463, Adara Nadarayoho Sadasati. Let us now take the next Sutram in the Ashtadhyayi order. Sutram is 1464, Bhushane Lam. Straightforward Sutram. The meaning is the term alam, when denoting decoration, Bhushanam, gets the designation gati, provided it is used in conjunction with an action, with a tingantam form, meaning a ting affix added to verbal root, or a kridantam, which is a krit affix added to verbal root, because an action is denoted by a verbal root, either in a tingantam or a kridantam. The first note here we already saw when we studied the Sutram 1463. The note here says, Anukaranam ityadi Tri Sutri Swabhavat Krim Vishaya, meaning the three rules 1462, 63 and 64 are naturally applicable only in the context where the verbal root kru is in conjunction. For example, take this Sutram 1464. In order for the Sutram to apply, alam has to be used in the sense of bhushane, decoration. Now what could the verbal root be? When we say someone decorates, we mean he makes a decoration. So the verbal root has to be kru. That's the nature of this word, alam, in the sense of decoration. So even though Pāṇini doesn't put the condition that the verbal root has to be kru, we know from the nature of these terms used in 1462, 63 and 64 that the action has to be the action of doing or making, which means the verbal root has to be kru in conjunction. The next note says that alam has four meanings. First one is pratishedha, negation or prohibition. For example, alam roditum, stop crying, no more crying. Second meaning is samarthyam, capability. Alam bhoktum, someone is capable of eating. Third meaning is paryapti, enough or sufficient. For example, alam bhunkte, someone eats enough, means to his heart's content. He eats as much as he wants, so he eats enough or sufficient. So that is the meaning of paryaptihi. The fourth meaning is bhushanam, decoration. It's only in the last meaning that alam gets the designation gati. Example here is bhushayitva equals alam kritya or alankritya, having decorated. Again, recall that the sutram being used for compounding is 2218 kugati pradayaha, which has the anuvritti of nityam from the Parasutram 2217. Hence the vigraha of the compound cannot be done using only the exact terms which are in the compound. Therefore we have to use some other words to express the meaning of the compound. So we say bhushayitva. That is the laukika vigraha of the compound. Derivation is very similar to what we did when we derived the compound uri kritya when we studied the Sutram 1461. And of course we know the Sutram 8459 va padantasya. Therefore the anuswaraha optionally takes the prasavarnadeshaha. So it optionally takes the substitution ng, which is the panchama varnaha of the kavargaha. Otherwise the steps are exactly what we saw when we derived uri kritya. So note here says that bhushane kim. To understand the importance of the condition bhushane, consider the following example. Alam bhuk Tvau danangataha paryaptam ityarthaha. Having eaten enough rice, someone left. Since alam is not denoting bhushanam here, it does not get the designation gati, and hence no compounding between alam and bhuktva can be done by 2218. Kugati pradayaha. The sutram requires the designation gati before compounding can be done. Subsequently, 7137 samase nang purve ktvo lyap, which requires compound formation, cannot replace ktva by lyap. The point is that in this example, alam bhuktva odanam gataha, alam does not denote the sense of decorating. It means having eaten enough rice, eaten to one's heart's content, someone left. There is no sense of decoration here, and therefore this Sutram 1464 does not apply. Alam does not get the designation gati, hence compounding cannot be done by 2218, and subsequently 7137 cannot replace ktva by lyap.